You are listening to Proof Text, a Glossa House podcast exploring Scripture with Dr. T. Michael W. Halcomb and Dr. Frederick J. Long. Welcome and enjoy.
Hello and welcome to Proof Text. I am Michael Halcomb, and in this episode of the podcast, we're thinking about Greek roots. Yeah, these Greek roots are really helpful for understanding, of course, Greek words, but also building your Greek vocabulary. So the Greek root that we're thinking about today, semeron, today, is the Greek root dok. Now that's delta omicron kappa, dok. And dok has to do with thinking, seeming, testing. In other words, it's a mental activity that has to do with thought. So I have stepbible.org open here. I'm going to go to search, switch my keyboard to Greek, and just start to type in that root. And boom, you can see a number of words. So we have dokeo, the verb, to think, dokimazo, to test, dokime, test, dokimion, testing, dokimos, test, and dokimasia, examination. So you can think how all this has to do with thinking, testing, examining, this mental activity, right? And so you can see here in Matthew 17:25, we have Tisu doki, Simon. What do you think, Simon? So you want to ask someone, what do you think? Tisu doki, right? Or plural, you mean doki? Matthew 18:12. Again in 21:28, ti that you mean doki. Matthew 22:17, tisu doki. So a lot of the examples you can see there are having to do, what do you think? What does it seem to you? Is another way we could render that. One sort of mnemonic device, perhaps, that can help you with remembering this, recalling this, is the ancient Greek sect, the heretical sect called the Docetists, or the Docetists, if you want to say it like that. They were a group who taught that it only seemed that Jesus was bodily resurrected. Like, people may think that he was bodily resurrected, but he really wasn't. That's what they taught. And so, of course, I don't agree with that, but you can use that, the Docetists or Docetists, as it's been sort of anglicized these days, to remember that, right? Dok has to do with thinking or seeming. Delta omicron kappa, dok. So, tisu doki, what do you think? Or ti, you mean doki? What do y'all think? All right, hope that helps.
Interested in growing your ancient language skills but not sure where to start? Glossa House can help. From illustrated readers and short stories to lexicons and grammars, Glossa House offers a variety of resources for beginning, intermediate, and experienced ancient language learners. Head to glossahouse.com today. Glossa House, language resources for the global community.